Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Wednesday, April the 13th. My name is Barry Anderson. I'm the moderator of our trading room. This is the address to get into the room. The room is free. I share my screen all day long, and I'm on the mic live between 9 and 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. If you'd like to take out a subscription to Trade Ideas, this is the link you can use, and there's a great promotional code, Holly, HOLLY 13. Use that as the promotional code, and you will receive a great discount. All right, I am in a trade right now. I said to the room, and if you followed some of my videos, you know that I try to get into when I'm doing the video, I like to be in a trade, see how it goes. We seem to have had some good luck. Well, I'm in a trade that the stock goes up. Now, this is one that is kind of interesting to me because here's the 15-minute candle chart. Look at the pre-market, and then it basically fizzled. You know, this is the high in the pre-market, 140-ish level. Basically fizzled all day. Thought it was, we've termed these sort of biofizzles, ones that have this great move in the pre-market and then basically don't do anything for the rest of the day. I have to admit, this definitely surprised me. It has come back, had a little pullback. So this is what I have done with this trade. I actually got into the trade at $1.47 and then stopped myself out at $1.40. What was it? $1.41. So on this candle here, maybe it's a little hard to see. You know what? Maybe I'll get the other one. Okay, so I'm putting this over here, putting the smaller chart over there just so I can keep an eye on it. So let me take a look at RPRX. All right, so I got into the trade right here at $1.48. $1.47, sorry, $1.47 right there. And now these are 15 minutes. Now it moved up a little bit, and then as it was coming back down, I decided to exit the trade at $1.41. I said to the room that, if it pops back up, I can always get back into the trade. That's kind of my trading style. If I get into especially something that's, obviously speculative, it's a small bio. Obviously had pretty good news. But these are speculative, and I just didn't want this thing to really tank on me. So I'll take a small 6 cents loss. I can always get back into the trade. And so on this same candle, you have to understand this is a 15-minute candle. On this same candle, I got back into the trade at 148. I did sell some at up here on this candle at 158, and now I'm hanging on. Now we've got a beautiful. Actually, I sold some at 172. I'm just checking here. I sold some on the way up at 172. And so now I'm just kind of hanging on. Almost got out on this bottoming tail, but notice how it is. It has been bought right back, and we're at 186 now. So I'll try to get this thing over $2 while I'm doing the video. Let's take a look at the daily chart on it, and you'll see that this has back a few days. There we go. So you look at the daily chart. Sorry, it's not showing up that well. But it has room. I guess all I'm trying to say is sorry about that. I don't know why this is. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. So you can see right here that obviously 260 could be a stumbling block, but it has a big void here. So that's why I was very interested in this one. I was disappointed in the morning when it basically faded just slightly under $1, and I figured that was it. All right, now let's take a look at PNC. PNC came from Holly, and let's get to the 15-minute chart again. Now I'm out of this one. It's too bad. It's still doing pretty well, but this came. Holly's had a fantastic day. Here's the profit loss so far, 548. We had a few strategies. One of the ones is escalation exhibit over 20. I think it's had basically everyone has been a winner. If not, then very close. So I was watching PNC. The actual alert came. I think if I, you know what I'm going to do? Let me just make sure I can get the alert here. There's the alert. There's where the alert happened for PNC on Holly. Now, notice that it really didn't do very much for the first little bit, and a lot of the other trades. But this is a financial, and the financials were definitely moving. So I kept watching this one, watching the the non-exit profit on it. Okay, like a hawk. Now this one, the exit is actually at 10 to 4. I don't believe, I'd have to check to see whether or not this is also has, it is just a time stop on it. Okay, I don't think there is. Let me just, you know what? I'm going to put you on, well, no, I'm not going to put you on hold. I'm going to have to check this one. I think actually, I want to see if there's an actual profit target on this. Uh, Sorry, I'm not as prepared as I should be. I can't see if there's an actual profit target in this. It might be $1.50, but at any rate, what I did was I watched this one at 84.10, and it just hung there and hung there and hung there. I kept watching this non-exit profit to see if it was moving at all. Finally, on this move here, I decided to get into the trade right around here. I took the trade at 84.12. So I'll just put a mark, actually at 84.12. Is 80. Okay, so there was the alert, 84.10. Finally took the trade here. Did exit some at 84.32. 84.96. It looked like it was having a tough time getting through 85. And the reason I thought it would have a tough time, and it's still having a tough time getting through this area right here, I decided to, just to I took most of the trade off just under 85 as it was having a tough time. I looked at the daily chart, and when you look at the daily, you see it's got all this area right here that is, I call it congestion, resistance, whatever you want to call it. I just thought it might have a tough time getting through there. So that's why I decided to exit that trade just under 85. But a very, very nice Holly trade. Holly has really, really performed well the last 2 days, extremely well the last 2 days. So let's take a look at RPX. That's it for today. We had 2 webinars today. Hopefully you can attend them both, one at 4:30, one at 7:30, both Eastern Time. I'm sure Dan and Brad are going to go over Holly. We had a really couple of great days. I'm starting to really pay way more attention to the non-exit profit column. In fact, once I do this video, finish this video, I'm going to be looking at this. This is an excellent column to watch. Because what it's showing me, for instance, not that BABA has done extremely well, but the exit, the profit has been 9 cents. So it's obviously it was stopped out on a time. Sunrise Mover, I think it's only a 60-minute hold. So after 60 minutes, it was up 9 cents. But notice the non-exit profit means that if you kept holding this trade, you'd be up 22 cents on it. Nothing spectacular, but some of them though, you can see some of these are up at like $1 from the actual stop out price. So it's very important to watch this non-exit profit column. And if you come into the trading room, I certainly try to go over this in a little more detail. It's a little bit, when I'm doing this video, it's harder to see because even though this is real time. For instance, here's another one, PN. So it got stopped out, 13 cents, but it's still working, not modestly working. But what I will do is I will watch this one and see if it even drops further from here. Though on a day where the market's up, a lot, 150 points, I think, as I speak, difficult to really commit to anything that's short today. All right, that's it. I keep thinking that maybe we'll get a 2 break. Maybe if I continue this video another couple of seconds, maybe it'll break through 2. I know a lot of people in the room are in this one right now. So anyway, I guess enough for the fun. I will close this down. And again, free room. Share my screen all day long. And I'm live on the mic between 9 and 4 Eastern Daylight Time. This is the link if you want to take out a subscription to Trade Ideas. And again, the code is Holly, HOLLY, all capital letters, Holly 13, the number 13. That will get you some great discounts off all of our subscriptions. All right. So thanks a lot for listening. Hope to see you in our trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.